2 times 2 bracket x plus 3 means 2 times x and 2 times 3. You okay, Senna? Yeah. Okay. So we can get this far. But what happens if I said, what was the question? Yes. So now we're going backwards. Going this way, what you just did, multiplying this, is called, what's that called? Expanding. If we need to go backwards, it's called factorizing. Why is it called factorizing? Because this, outside the bracket, is a factor of both. So factors are things that divide in evenly. Thanks, Asher. Are things that divide in evenly. Let's look at a few examples of factorizing. Okay, Asher. All right, so if I have something like this, 14x plus 7, and the question now is to go backwards and to factorize, what would you do? Senna? Yeah, go Stefanos.
Okay, so it's 14x plus 7.
Okay, no, we have to factorize. So we need to think of something that divides into both 14x and 7. 1 goes in, but I want the highest common factor. 7. So 7 comes outside the bracket. Sienna, you ready? 7 comes outside as the highest common factor. What's left behind then? 2 x's. So you're dividing each term by 7. So, or you can think about, okay, what now multiplies to give the 14 above? So, because it has to work out that way. Nilu, you with me? Yeah, thank you. All right, and that's it. That's the highest common factor is now outside the bracket. Let's do another one. Ooh. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, if I think there's a common factor, is I'm going to put a bracket. Because I know that the highest common factor is going to go outside here. What's the highest common factor of both?
5.
Is 5 the only thing that would divide into both these? Isn't there an x in common in both? So x would divide into both. What's going to be left in the bracket? Anyone care to say what might be left in the bracket? 3x. Remember, it's got to multiply to give 25x. This has to be squared. Well, how do we test it? We can test it by multiplying it again. 5x times 3x, Asher. 5x times 3x gives what? 5 times 3 gives 15. X times x gives x squared. 5x times 5 now gives 25, and the x is still with this. So it does work. I fully factorized. The question, yeah, so what we're doing is the opposite of what we just did. So now the answers will be the question, and the questions will be the answers. It's the exact opposite. Yeah, so it's the same as when you divide versus multiply. All right. 12 divided by 2 is 6, but if I ask you 6 times 2, you'll say, oh, I already knew that was 12, but it's the opposite, yeah. Dividing is the opposite to multiplying. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 3 terms. 3 terms. So it has to be something divides into all 3. So it's got to be present in all 3. Y is good, yeah. Y is in all 3. Look, 1, 2, 3, yes. X? No, because it's not in the last one. Any number that divides into all the numbers? 2. 2 divides in. Okay, now we have to figure out what's left behind. Nilu? Okay, xz here. Is there a number? Remember, it has to multiply to give 6. 3. And I'm missing an x and a z. Yeah. So that would multiply back to give. What about the number for the next one? 4x, yeah. Plus what? Plus 2. And then I just check that everything works out. So the 2y times this, 2 times 3 gives the 6. And I have x and z, and I have the y here. 2y times this gives 2 times 4 gives